Now, why is this important? This is important because what you got to understand is that the Khazarians, the Ukrainians, like I said, look, when you look at the Ukrainian crest, the Ukrainian flag is the same color spectrum as these sororities, right? Sigma Gamma Rho. Now, this is all connected to democracy because we all know, like I said, the democratic order works in tandem with the Ukrainians, right? Because it's basically the same bloodline, right? Because it's the deep state shadow government. So this is why the Democrats, they always show veneration to the so-called black people who have political power. So this is where you're going to start to see, like, this is how you know shit is really going to hit the fan, because they're going to propagate black church leaders, black celebrities, black council members. You know, they're going to propagate all these things to basically orchestrate democracy, because democracy is what took us out of our sovereign capacity, which is why we in the state we in right now, right? So that's why the great majority of these Boule members, right, when you're talking about Cat Williams or whatever, the great majority of them, they was in fraternities, they was in sororities. That's why when you look at certain political leaders, black politicians, black council members, a lot of them, black church leaders, a lot of them were in sororities, fraternities when they was in college, because when you go to,
and not just hold on, not just the pastors and comedians and actors, but also your sports. People forget. Not saying that he forgot about it, but I just want to bring that to your awareness. Your LeBron James, your Kobe Bryant's, your Shaquille O'Neal. In fact, Shaquille O'Neal got a video where he got up and started dancing, doing those fraternity, sorority dance, those pledges that they learn in college and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, they all become initiated with this right here. How many of y'all targeted individuals get that? Man, when I was working at the car wash, man, that's all they sent. That's all they sent all day. All day. Proud on license plates. So proud to be a Mason. I'm like, okay, and why don't you get a better truck? You know what I'm saying? This dude gonna come through with this raggedy ass Durango. With this on the front, so proud to be a Mason. The Durango was like a 98. Like, nigga, you need to be proud to go get a better truck, you dumbass. But anyway, getting off the topic, what I'm trying to tell you, your sports, your basketball, your football, boxers, all of them. You don't think Mayweather down with this? Mayweather done generated more money than any boxer on the planet. You know what I'm saying? You don't think he down with this? There's nowhere in the world they're not going to allow you to have that type of money and be free. You got to be a part of the brotherhood. This is a brotherhood type thing. Illuminati's, Masons, Black Boule, they all linked up and tied up together. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know what I'm talking about, do your homework. I don't have time to spoon feed you. You see what I'm saying? My duty is to do what I got to do, and then it's up to you to go ahead and do what you got to do. You got to do your own due diligence. This brother right here, he didn't spoon feed me. I just met this brother probably about maybe a year and a half or something, maybe 2, something like that. But the stuff that he talks about, I done already did my homework on years ago. And that's the reason why I can validate this shit. That's the reason why I know what he's talking about. And I know what he's saying is factual. Because the information is there. I done already studied it. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand, anybody that's out, that's why do you think that they give these people, I'm going to let this video play a little longer, but why do you think they give these people, well, I just seen it. It was a baseball player. Baseball, that's right, baseball, all sports. Baseball, basketball, football. Why do you think these cats sign a contract, $100 million to play for a certain team for about 6 years or whatever? Do that even make any sense? Meanwhile, your teacher is eating crumbs that fall from the master table. Your school teacher is on welfare. Your school teacher is on the got an EBT card, and she got to put up with your badass kids. Facts. She got to put up with your badass kids. Look, I remember, man, being in high school. High school was wicked, man. High school was wicked. Fighting in the class. People used to fight the teacher. You know what I'm saying? It was teachers that shouldn't even been fought. Now it was some. I'm keeping real. It was some nice teachers, man, that I seen get swung on. That shit wasn't cool. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that, you know, how come the teachers get paid crumbs, but at the same time they will pay these sports people, these sports members to play on a team, whether basketball, boxing, football, baseball, whatever, soccer, you know, all that crap, right? They get all this money. Now, I don't know how much soccer players get, but I'm pretty sure they get a lot of money too. But I know basketball, football, baseball, boxers, they get mad money. They get mad money. But at the same time, your teachers get crumbs. But then they're going to give you Whitney Houston. Rest in peace to her. She comes out with the song, I believe the children is our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Well, motherfucker, y'all done fucked up. Because you didn't teach them well. First of all, you done fucked up the teacher's salary. So that right there, how the hell can a teacher teach them kids well and you done fucked up their salary? That right there would discourage a teacher from the jump. You know what I'm saying? What's your occupation? School teacher. Damn, you broke. That's fucked up. That's what you gotta say in your mind when somebody tells you, you know, you're a school teacher. But at the same time, these little kids, you know, what you play baseball or basketball? Wow, you a famous millionaire. Oh, wow, that's what I want to be when I grow up. You see the psychological bullshit? You see what I'm saying? So they this is how they get the kids to follow that path, to get connected to these sports. Because they're gonna see the bigger bag. The rappers, be a rapper, be a sellout rapper, put on a dress. You know what I'm saying? We'll take you to the top. You got to get down with the rituals, though. You see what I'm saying? Teachers ain't making shit. But at the same time, they're teaching the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Look what's going on out here. Nothing but fucking bots. You're not teaching these kids shit. You're teaching these kids how to gang stalk somebody. You're teaching these kids how to bang on walls and shit. You think they teaching these kids well? Huh? In my steady voice? Huh? They're not teaching these kids well. You teaching these kids to be a goddamn fucking robotoid. Walking down the street with a dog and, you know, dressed in color codes to target an individual. That's what they doing to the kids. They're not teaching these kids to be doctors and lawyers and stuff like that and to stand up for justice and what's right. No, you're teaching these kids to be sellouts. My own sister, right? My baby sister teaches her sons to gang stalk me. When I used to go over there, she used to have them wearing red all the time. I used to say, I used to say to my nephew, and don't get me wrong, I love my nephews. You know what I'm saying? But I used to say, why you always gotta have that red shirt on? This nigga was wearing the red shirt every time I would pop up. He got the same damn red shirt on. I say, at least put on a different red shirt. God damn. What the fuck? That thing musty by now. But see, my point is, what I'm saying is she's not teaching them well. She's not teaching them well. She's teaching them to be a person that's dependent upon the beast. Because my sister is dependent upon the beast, and that's why she gang stalk. She don't gang stalk no more. She used to gang stalk me all the time. Now I don't even get a phone call from her. I hope you get this video. I'm talking about your ass. She used to gang stalk all the time years ago. She teaching her kids to be robotoids. You see what I'm saying? Because she's a robotoid. She's a Democratic. She vote Democrat so she can get the handouts from the beast. See, these people don't realize that they done already sold their souls. They don't understand that. They thinking that, oh man, the rapture is soon to come. I'm going to get rescued out of here. Man, you ain't getting shit. You're going to go through the tribulation. You're going to suffer. That's what's going to happen. And if you die before the tribulation happen, you're going to reincarnate and go through it again. Your soul gonna get siphoned right back down this bitch, like the movie Boss Baby, and you gonna have to do this shit all over again. You're not gonna get away. You was a gang stalker. You're gonna pay the price. You got debt. You got unpaid debt, aka unpaid sin. I believe the children is our future. All right, there. If they are our future, then that means our future is fucked. Because look at the education that they're giving the kids. I ask my daughter all the time when she come in from school, what did you learn today? Oh, I forgot. I'm like, well, there's the future. These kids don't even know what the fuck they learning today in school. Let them lead the way. No shit. Would you let a drunk motherfucker drive a car and you in the back seat? You want to let them lead the way? People are not thinking. This future is not looking bright, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody done sold out to the beast. And when the power grid go out, when the cybernetic warfare really, really pop off, and they shut the power grid off, which is probably just a light switch. Just hit the light switch. And we're going to be in darkness. All you Democratic motherfuckers that was relying on the beast for these handouts, Section 8, subsidized, food stamps. You didn't want to become independent. Why do you think, come on now. Why do you think the beast gave you that shit in the first place? You can't take handouts from the beast like that and not think that it ain't no repercussion. They did it to make you lazy. They tell the women, go lay on your back. As many kids as you have, and we'll take care of your fucking dumb ass. That's what they say. They don't say it like that, not to your face, but that's what they're saying. I'm gonna interpret to you what they really say. Lay on your back, spread them damn legs, and have them babies, and we're gonna take care of your dumb ass. That's what they say. Because the more kids you have, they give you the food stamps and the Section 8s, and you're gonna be able to live in the ghetto for free. You know how many Section 8 people out here that live in the ghetto for free, and all these motherfuckers that do are gang stalkers. They're all gang stalkers because they have to do it. They done already signed up to it. They know what they doing. It ain't no, oh man, they demons, man, and they've been possessed and they don't know. No, they know what the fuck they doing. They signed up for it. And yeah, they are possessed, but that don't mean that they don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Let them lead the way. If you let these ignorant kids lead the way, you are in trouble. What does the scripture say? Broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many gonna be on that motherfucking road. But narrow is the way to life, and it's only gonna be a few. And I'm on a narrow motherfucking road. And it ain't nobody. I see about 3 motherfuckers on this narrow road. Maybe 4. Everybody on that damn broad way that is going to lead to destruction. So why do they pay the teachers so little? But they pay these sports, these athletes so much money just to throw a ball in a hoop. Just to run down a football field with some tights on, showing off their glutes. Huh? Just so they could kick a soccer ball into a net. And they got $100 million for that. And then here it is, you got little Tay 6, 7, 8 years old. He see this shit, he be like, man, why would I want to be a damn school teacher? I'd rather kick a ball in the net and get millions. But they don't know. They don't know it's a price that you got to pay. You're going to have to sell your fucking soul. You're going to have to sell out to do that. You see what I'm saying? Everything comes with a price. There's always repercussions. And what the beast does is play off of your ignorance. Because if you don't know no better, then you can't do no better. And since you're ignorant, and then at the same time, once you get caught up in the shit, once you in it now, And then you might wake up while you in it. It's pretty much too late. It's pretty much too late now. Because then you'll be like Tupac Shakur. He woke up while he was in, the situation like how Cat Williams and everybody, Kanye West, you know what I'm saying? They didn't know no better when they signed this shit, right? They was down with the sororities, all this shit, right? Jay-Z been woke though. Jay-Z, he been down with the that new Wabian Mason. So he already knew. He literally sold his soul out, you know what I'm saying, on purpose. He knew better. Tupac probably knew better too. But some motherfuckers don't. They wake up while they already done signed. And now if you sit here and now you're gonna sit here and try to talk conscious on some music when you done already signed the deal. It's too late now. Cause now you signed up to motherfucking Def Jam or whatever, and you owe Def Jam about 6 albums. Def Jam wants you to talk about, thug life and shaking booty. We need some club music and stuff like that. So I dare you come up in here and try to preach some of this shit, some conscious shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna kill you or put your album on the shelf. And then once we put your album on the shelf, then people are like, man, what happened to such and such? Oh, he fell off. No, it ain't the fact that he fell off. It's just that he didn't obey. He didn't go by their certain guidelines that you have to go by. Because that's what it is. Oh, yes, it is. You got to go by their rules. How come you got poverty all in the ghetto? You got poverty all in the ghetto, and we got all these rich people, all these rich celebrities. Oprah, then isn't Oprah a billionaire? You got LeBron James, all these black athletes that got mad money. They could come through the ghetto right now and just start throwing money out in the streets right now. They could open up businesses out here. They could do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? And then it's not even about necessarily throwing money out the window. It's not even about that, because what they said, teach a man to fish and you could eat forever. You see what I'm saying? So it's best to teach a man how to fish and just give him, instead of giving him a fish, because he's going to continue to come back for more fish, right? So it's best to just put business in the black community, but they're not allowed to do that shit. They're not allowed to put black business or business, period. It ain't just gotta be, we just keep it real though, black. You know what I'm saying? They're not allowed to do that because they are a part of this Illuminati occult. They belong to them, not you. That's the reason why they can't even go to the ghetto, know what I'm saying, and support the neighborhoods. And then you got Tank went to Baltimore and bought up some homes out there in Baltimore, and then out of nowhere they burned down the homes. Now I didn't do no investigation on that, but from what I smell bullshit. I smell a psyops. That was either some type of insurance policy fraud or something. Trust me, ain't nobody just randomly come and burn them shits down. That was an orchestrated plan. Because he's a part of this shit too. Yes, Tank, the one that be knocking motherfuckers out, the little guy, yes. He's a part of it too. All that money they done made, this dude made millions of dollars to fight. You see what I'm saying? So, you got to understand that. You got to understand this shit. This shit is way deeper than what you think. It's a price to pay if you want to be rich here in this world. Look, you got to, if you don't believe that, if you want to get scriptural with it, then go ahead and look at Matthew chapter 4 when Satan went to Jesus and said, I'll give you all the kingdoms of the world if you just bow your dumb ass down to me. You see what I'm saying? And that's a metaphor. That's a metaphor letting you know that that's how the beast is playing with your ass. I'll give you all this shit if you bow down to me. You can have it all. And everybody's bowing down. Everybody wants the glamorous life. Ooh, you got it. The glamour. Go, go, go. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all young bucks. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you got it. The glamorous life. Yeah, you want that. We all want it. We all want it. Come on, I don't want to be no average Joe. Fucking an average hoe. Sucking on average toes. Nah, we don't want that shit. Anyway, let me let the video play, man.
When you pledge in a Greek fraternity, that's all Babylonian code. When you pledge in a Greek fraternity, That's all Babylonian.
When you pledge into a Greek fraternity, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the Greek fraternity.
Culture. That's all Canaanite culture. That's not our culture, even though it came from a so-called historical black college, right? So one thing you got to understand is that, spirituality has nothing to do with, crystals and head wraps and all that other shit.
Nothing.
It's about having the mental fortitude to not be tricked, to where you can decipher good from evil, to where you can see who's who and what's what. And a lot of you are going to fall for the tricknology because you have a veneration and a credence and an emotional connection to these black politicians, to these black celebrities, to these black church leaders, right? The wool is going to be pulled over your eyes because you have a veneration to people who look like you, but they're not working for you. They're working with the other side.
Facts.
So this is why they're going to propagate reparations, because they know we at the end of a system. They never going to give so-called black people that much money. They're only going to try to give you that much money because it's going to connect you to their new system.
Right.
Right? Which puts you right back under the 14th Amendment, which is a fraudulent contract, as I was saying.
Woo, fraudulent.
Right? So, like I said, all this stuff, you got the Freemasonic symbol. Everybody who was in fraternities, sororities, they all work in tandem with the Freemasonic order. Yes. All Babylonian worship.
Yes, yes.
I don't care what you say. Anybody who was propagating religion, propagating politics, Freemasonry, all that. Because this is all connection to the Skull and Bones contract, right?
Talk to him.
That's connected to the dark priesthood of the Vatican Church, right? Because when you also got to understand the sigil system and the numerology that's connected to a form of gematria. So this is why black churches, they get a Skull and Bones contract, which is under the faith-based initiative by having a 501c3 church.
Talk to him.
Right? So this is why the great majority of churches, black churches, that's connected to the deep state shadow government. Woo! They don't speak about real issues in the church.
Now, with that being said, now you got to know that this is true, especially if you're a target individual. Take your motherfucking ass to the church right now and tell your pastor you being gangstalked and see what happened to your monkey ass. I dare you. All you church lovers, all you Jesus lovers, take your monkey ass right now to your pastor and tell him, Pastor, I'm being gangstalked. I guarantee he'll start coughing, scratch his nose, scratch his head, go back and put on a red sweater, and he gonna call the police on your bitch ass and get your ass sent to the motherfucking ER somewhere, to the psych ward or something. Okay? They know what's going on. They done already signed a 501c3 status deal. They know that this gangstalking program is a high-tech secret society, shut the fuck up, don't say nothing program. So as soon as you come up in that joint complaining, they got something for your ass. And that's the reason why a targeted individual can't get no help out here. Because everybody knows about it except your ass. Because you got to understand, everybody already knew about it. You was the one that didn't know. The T.I. The T.I. was the last one to the damn party. Everybody got the memo except your motherfucking ass. Okay? And that's the reason why when they activated you and then they got all these bots following you around and acting all stupid around you, you didn't have no clue what was going on. And what would an average person do? Average person going to go run straight to their family and their friends and try to seek shelter and help from them. And guess what? That's when the gaslighting comes in. Because they was already prepared. They already knew that you was going to eventually wake up to it. They was already ready. They already received the scripts. There's his monkey ass is waking up. Don't worry, I got my script ready. What's going on? What's up, D? What? They gang stalking you. Who? Where they at? Huh? Who bothering you? Man, you just tripping, dog. You might just be a little bit of paranoid. Don't pay it no mind, player. Just ignore it, man. Then they get the coughing and wearing red around you and shit. You like, what the fuck? These motherfuckers, then you realize that the people that's around you acting the same damn way that the bots is acting towards you when you out in the streets. And then you start to wake up and realize, I'll be motherfucking damned. I've been punked all this damn time. I thought I had real friends all this damn time. I thought my family was my real family all this damn time. I've been in the fucking Truman Show. Ain't that a motherfucking biatch?
Right? AKA TD Jakes, right? So like I said, all this stuff works in tandem to Saturnian culture. Saturn worship is the occultic god.
All these symbolisms, yo. Look at that. NASA, Nike, all this Saturn, Satan, all this Target, all this is all down with the motherfucking beast. All this shit. This is all symbolism. This is all what they call it? Is it like gematria? All this shit means stuff. You know what I'm saying? You don't all these rings, all this stuff means stuff. I'm not gonna speak about it because I got to do more research on that. You know what I'm saying?
Which is based on the god of their system, which is Moloch, which is Enlil, which is Yahweh.
And this is the Baphomet right here when Tupac back in the day he had the chain on. You know what I'm saying? When he was at the fight with Suge Knight, when he was with Suge Knight and them, I think it was I don't know, it was a Mike Tyson fight, but I remember he had the Baphomet sigil on. You know what I'm saying? So he was already in, that brotherhood. And for those that know me, I was always a ride or die Tupac fan. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he was a part of this occult. You best believe that. All of them are.
Right? It's all based on sacrifice. It's all based on Moloch, which is on the god of their system, which is Moloch, which is Enlil, which is Yahweh. Right? It's all based on sacrifice. It's all based on Canaanite Babylonian culture. It's all based on sacrifice. It's all based on.
And see, y'all don't know what this Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Hold matter of fact, since he on this right now, hold on. All right, I'm gonna read to you real quick. This right here. I'm reading this right here. You know what I'm saying? It says, "Is Yahweh the demiurge?" See, y'all Christian here is, I'm gonna pray to Yahweh and all this stuff. And then you wonder why your prayers ain't being answered, especially you target individuals. I like to fuck with the target Christians. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why your prayers ain't being answered and you still being gang stalked. Is Yahweh the demiurge? All right. Yahweh, aka Yaldabaoth. It says Yahweh Yaldabaoth is regarded as the malevolent demiurge and the false god of the Old Testament, who generated the material universe and keeps the souls trapped in physical bodies, imprisoned in the world full of pain and suffering that Yahweh, Yaldabaoth, created. Okay, now this is the Gnostics. You know what I'm saying? If you study the Gnostics and stuff like that, you can Google this. You can do some research on it. The information is there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wondering why your prayers ain't being answered. Because you are praying to a deity, Yahweh, aka Yaldabaoth, the demiurge. You're praying to an entity that puts you in slavery. Okay? And then you wonder why my prayers ain't being answered. Because it's the same motherfucker that's torturing you. How can you pray to, that's like praying to, that's like a black man praying to the KKK or some shit. Please take me off this goddamn noose, man. This noose is too tight. You understand what I'm saying?
Canaanite Babylonian culture. Right? So that's why when you understand the esoteric symbolism in their sigils, it's a secret language.
Right.
That's how you know that.
And that's what this is, esoteric symbolisms.
Saturnian worship is based on Freemasonry. Right? They don't tell you who they are. They show you who they are based on symbolism. Because symbolism is going to be their downfall. So if you don't understand the esoteric secrets in a science of symbolism, that's when you're going to fall for the tricknology. Because they showing you in real time through the color spectrums, right? They showing you through the symbolism in the sigils, Kazarian Tamga, all Canaanite culture. right? Because you got to understand the hierarchical order of this system. Because Canaanite culture, the beginning points of it was all Babylonian. So you have the Canaanite, right, basically controls the Black Boule members, and the Black Boule members control the great majority of the lower class blacks.
The Lobots. You know what I'm saying? The Lobots, the bottom feeders.
So that's why, you know what I'm saying, I don't give a damn about no Cat Williams, because I know he's working with both sides, right? You got to
and it's the same with Cat Williams and Kanye West. They might be still linked up to him and everything, but I still fuck with them. I still fuck with Cat Williams. I always fuck with Kanye. I always been telling people Kanye West been dropping that motherfucking heat. You know what I'm saying? They can't keep him under mind control. He's Cat Williams and Kanye West is definitely being gangstalk. You best believe they might not be being gangstalk on our level. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But I know that they definitely being gangstalk. But with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit the like, share it, donate to the GangStalking Assimilation, support the real. Holla back.